Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas live trading room recap for Wednesday, February the 27th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions for me, you can use this email address, and this is a link to get into our free trading room. And as you probably know, if you've been in the room, you know we've got another one running kind of concurrently, where we are looking maybe to switch to a different trading room. You'll see the link in this email. All right, I encourage you to come on in. The developer is there usually first thing, and usually open the room at about 10 o'clock. I open the Omnovia room, the one we're using right now. I do open it at 9 o'clock. I open the other one at 10, and the developer has showed up for 3 days, and so you can ask him questions about the room, the things you might like to see, and he's very, very helpful and cordial. So, again, I open the room at 9. That's when I start to share my screen, get live on the mic at 9:05. I go up to 3:30, Mondays to Thursdays, and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. This is a link for a subscription. 15% promo code there. It'll get you 15% off the first month of a standard or premium subscription, or the entire year of a standard or premium subscription. All right. Well, in keeping with the fact that I was trying to run 2 rooms at the same time. Not that much trading. However, today was actually a great day. FTR was identified in the pre-market as an earnings play. It is a cheap one, but take a look at it on the daily chart, and you'll see what probably attracted me to it. So you can just see here that right there, right there is 283. So when it got over $3, I'm looking left and I'm seeing this nice big void up to 378. Now, obviously, when I say that, I don't know if it's going to get there. I have no idea, but that's what I like to see. I like to see this big area here of no chart resistance. For instance, imagine if this was right here. Obviously not as attractive, because you look at that and you think, that could be resistance. So I just love to see this because it has the capability of moving. There are many other reasons why this could stall, but at least don't have to worry about something like this on the chart. So I was able to take that trade right here, and I think it was at 309. I sold some here at 332, and for some reason the flag didn't work. It didn't come in. I think I disconnected from Brokerage Plus for a bit. But anyway, got out right here at the last bit at 345. It was just having a real struggle to get 350. Through 350. The stocks that are certainly the ones that are under 5, some might even say under 10, that 50 cents can be a bit of a psychological barrier, like the $1. The whole dollars are for the more expensive stock, well, the ones over 10. So anyway, it really struggled, and so as it was doing all chopping, I decided to get out. Now, let's just take a look at what I did in the pre-market. A fun day in the pre-market. So I actually I just don't see where that sell is. Well, I don't see where the buy is. Anyway, I actually bought this twice and lost twice. Okay, 2 again, manageable losses, stops in place. This had news. It popped up. I thought, okay, and I actually almost bought at the top. I mean, it actually ran almost up to $4, and I guess I could have taken a quick scalp there, but I guess I was obviously hoping that it might break through 4. But the bottom line is, I took this trade twice, lost both times, but made up for it in ELF. And this was a short of an earnings play, and to get the full picture, you have to see the daily chart. And why? At these levels here, it is a lifetime low. So breaking free all of this, it's a lifetime low. Obviously came earnings underneath whatever anybody wanted. So I saw this here, and I thought, you know what? I know why. I took this in the pre-market because, right now that stock is down 22%. And if you've been in the room before, you know that it can be a real struggle sometimes to short a stock that's 10%, and it's with a loss of at least 10% because of the uptick rule. You have to get you have to get some action so you might go in at the bid. So you're willing to go in at the bid, shorting, but unless there's some action at the ask, and then back at the bid. But I could be, you're not going to get a fill. And even then, You might not get a fill because it depends where you are in line. There could be a whole bunch of people ahead of you trying to short. So, but in the pre-market, even though that stock was probably down, I don't know, 25% when I was looking at it. Actually, it's down 22%. It's about the same. I was able to get a short, no problem. There's just not as many people in the queue, obviously. So that's why I took it. I took it in the pre-market. It looked good, and so I basically got into that one. I think it was at 950 or 750 and covered at 720. So excuse me. Sorry. That covered my my GVO loss. And the other one that I did today, it's okay now. I checked it just before I went on the doing this video. It was just I knew it was going to be a quick scalp because I was going to do the video. This is an earnings play. More importantly, you just have to look at the daily chart. You can see why I would like something like this. There's the breakout, and then you look left, has room to that 54.40 area. So I thought, okay, it's worth a shot, and I was able to get in at 51.29 and excuse me, sold it at 51.47. I mean, nothing fantastic, but you always have to remember, for me, the fact that it was just, is breaking out of this area. So that was going to be my stop. So the stop was only about 20 cents away. So, I only made 20 cents, a 1-to-1, but I'm able to take, a few shares and with a fairly tight stop. And now I'm glad I did. See, I wouldn't have wanted to, as I said in the room, I didn't want to do the video and have to worry about this particular one. If it were a cheaper stock, it's possible I would have, kept in it. But, with the more expensive ones, I tend to, I have to devote full attention to them. So anyway, let me get back here, and I encourage you to go into the new trading room. When I say the new trading room, I mean, again, it's not 100% that we're going to make the switch, but from what I'm seeing and from the comments that I'm getting, yeah, there are some people saying they're having tough time seeing, depending on what monitor they're on. But the majority of people are very happy. There's all sorts of pluses to it. You can pop out the chat. So that's one of the things you couldn't do in Omnovia. So you can pop the chat out, which is nice because a lot of people don't necessarily want to see my screen. They, they don't mind looking at the posts and maybe listening to my commentary. So now they can do that. It's great on mobile because it's browser based, so it can works on virtually anything. So you can be on your phone and listening to me if you want. So there's just a lot of pluses to going to this particular trading room, and plus the developer is super nice and very accommodating. We've been giving him suggestions, and he takes them to heart. He's already going to be implementing some of the ones that I want to see. For instance, links. Or tabs. So, somebody said, why not have a swing trading tab? So why not have a swing trading tab? You can people can go in there and maybe discuss swing trading. Of course, my link, Barry's Trades, I can put all my trades there. My subscription link. Right now with Omnovia, I have to mess everything into that one announcements tab. So everything gets messed in there. So mixed up in there. A little bit difficult to navigate. So it's just going to be a really interesting thing if we do go to this room. So I'm probably, for the next couple of days, I'm probably going to be testing it concurrently, and I'm sure we're going to make a decision by next week. It doesn't mean that next week we're doing the switch. We have to make sure that people know where we are. So, and we have to establish a new link, etc., that people know where to click to get into the room. So it's not just going to be okay, Monday we're the Omnovia room is shut down, and now we're in this one. Anyway, I'm sorry, rambling a little bit. I want to get back into the room. So here is the email address, if you want to send me an email. And again, this is a link to the Omnovia room. It's still up. It's still live. Link for subscription and a link for the trading room. I usually open around 10 o'clock. Give me about half an hour after the market is open. I usually open around 10 o'clock, the other trading room. All right. So I hope everybody has a great evening, and we'll see you in the trading rooms tomorrow. Bye-bye.